Hey guys, welcome back to some more WWE 13 Universe mode. As you can see, not too far away from the Money in the Bank pay-per-view event, which is coming up real soon. Really excited for that. Some big things planned for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We have to get through some main event action with Jinder Mahal beating Justin Gabriel there. Christian will lose against Damien Sandow. The triple threat match, Bray Wyatt. Yes, he's on the roster versus Curtis Axel and Fandango. So three newcomers to the roster. Fandango is the better out of the three. McIntyre versus Epico. McIntyre getting a win. And Cody Rhodes taking on William Regal. Yes, we do have William Regal as well. A couple of new additions with Cody Rhodes getting the win over the veteran. And we're going to check out some rankings here. So we are on SmackDown this week, of course. With Sheamus will be taking on the Big Show at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view as he is the #1 contender. As you can see, there's some more other guys up in the rankings there. With Kofi Kingston, we're not too sure, but it looks like Christian will be the man who will get the opportunity there. And the 3MB, the Tag Team Champions, will have to take on the Mighty Shield at Money in the Bank. Things are heating up, and this is our card for this week. A Money in the Bank qualifying matchup, Mark Henry versus Jack Swagger versus Alberto Del Rio. The Tag Team Champions will take on Team Hell No. Christian will take on Cody Rhodes. The Usos will take on the Primetime Players. And the main event, the Big Show and Damien Sandow will take on Sheamus and Kofi Kingston, I believe it was. So let's go check out who won this matchup. 3MB versus the Team Hell No. 3MB, they are on a roll at the moment. They really are dominating the tag team division somehow. I don't know. Christian defeats Cody Rhodes to probably cement himself as the #1 contender. The Usos versus the Primetime Players. Usos building their way up the ranks in the tag team division. And the main event, Kofi Kingston and Sheamus gets a huge victory over Big Show and Sandow. So let's go ahead and play the Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. Mark Henry versus Sheamus versus Alberto Del Rio. The winner, of course, will cement their spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match coming up at Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So far, I believe we have Chris Jericho, Wade Barrett, and Curtis Axel have all cemented their spot in this match. Now, Mark Henry will be the second SmackDown superstar. There will be one more Raw superstar and one more SmackDown guy to qualify. More news on that coming in the next couple of episodes. Some big surprises coming your way very soon. Don't you worry about that. Now, I apologize for the lack of promos or interviews or anything like that. I just figured, look, we're doing straightforward Money in the Bank qualifying matches. We'll just focus on the Money in the Bank for now. I know last episode I did a Fatal 4-Way matchup for the United States Championship, which was really cool. I think you guys really responded well to that, and liked the fact that we put a championship on the line for a change. And also Santino, he's gone. Thank God for that. He's no longer the champion, which I was very relieved of. I mean, wow. Santino, how annoying is he? He's not our champion anymore. Thank God we have R-Truth, bringing some credibility and respect back to that United States Championship. But anyways, we're focusing on SmackDown this week as you see Alberto Del Rio coming out, who has had a couple of shots for the World Heavyweight Championship, hasn't been able to do it. Maybe he needs the Money in the Bank briefcase to cash in at the correct time to win the championship belt. Now, triple threat rules, of course, so the winner, whoever gets the pinfall, will go on to Money in the Bank in the ladder match. Now, Mark Henry, you'd have to say, would not suit the ladder match at all, but it could be a bit of an underdog. I mean, a powerhouse in the Money in the Bank ladder match would be able to overpower everybody. Perhaps he could be the wild card in the Money in the Bank if he does qualify. Del Rio and Swagger, probably two guys that were suited to it, both submission kind of guys, so similar styles in my opinion. So probably suited. Jack Swagger, of course, I believe has won a Money in the Bank. Alberto Del Rio and Swagger have both won Money in the Bank before. So, well, these guys have certainly suited for this match. And Mark Henry, he definitely would be a wild card if he was to qualify. So, who knows who's going to win? I mean, it's going to be a really good Money in the Bank ladder match, in my opinion. There's a lot of good talent in there, and there's some veterans and some young up-and-comers so far. So, good stuff to see. So, who knows? Some former world champions in Chris Jericho, and now, well, all of these guys are former world champions, so we'll have at least two former world champions in that matchup. So that'll be good. Plus, Wade Barrett and Curtis Axel, two guys who perhaps one day could be world champions on our universe mode if they were to win the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Swagger's got Del Rio up and hits him with the power bomb. Good move there, very good move there. Now Mark Henry, well, Swagger's going for a pinfall right in front of Henry, who, well, of course is going to break it up. He's not an idiot. And Del Rio targeting the big man, picks him up and drops him in the ground. What strength there by Del Rio. Now, Money in the Bank, the pay-per-view. Now, we're going to do the same formula as I've been doing over the past, well, I think it's been 3 pay-per-views, believe we've done. Extreme Rules, Over the Limit, and Vengeance, yes, so 3. So, the hour and a half or so long show, we're going to play all the matches, add some interviews and things like that in between. So, the last pay-per-view I thought was probably the best one I did. Didn't do that well in the view count, but I had a great time doing it. I'm still really enjoying this Universe Mode series, and I do want to keep going with it. And I would like to transition it into 2K14. That would be, as you see, Mark Henry, as I was speaking there, sneaks a win. And so he does qualify for the Money in the Bank. So we do have the wild card. Mark Henry will be in there. So I do want to kind of transition this series to 2K14, but it's going to be a lot of, I don't know, who knows what's going to be in 2K14? Who knows how the Universe Mode is going to be in 2K14? It could be very difficult to transfer that over. And, you know, we might want to do something fresh, something new. So we will land the series sometime, but we have plenty of time, like I said last episode. So stay tuned for that. More Universe Mode coming very soon. Mark Henry qualifies for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And, well, he could be the man to win it and could have a chance to go on to become World Heavyweight Champion very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for Money in the Bank. The pay-per-view coming up real soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Comments appreciated well. Subscribe. More coming your way very, very soon.